Hello, hello, hello. There you go. How y'all doing? It's time to do Kowakujo. Let's see. Hello, hello. There you go. This is going to be the Kowakujo first attempt at the Easter egg. I will be using a written guide that I found, because I haven't learned it yet fully, because it just recently got learned, or just recently got solved. I heard it got cheated, which kind of sucks, but I mean, I don't know. It's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. So let's get this up. I've been practicing getting the Necromancer though a lot. I'm really good at doing that, or like really efficient at that, so it's gonna be no problem. Yeah, and I got like a decent Gobblegum setup from what I feel like this boss fight is gonna be like. I probably should watch a little bit, see what people say about the setup, but I mean, hold on. Let's see if there's anything on what I should do for the fight.
Our part that we're going to want to pick up, and it's extremely hard to see zombies. When you're ready, interact with the world scene to begin the boss fight. This will teleport you into the central courtyard where you'll have.
We're just gonna try. I mean, I've never been able to do it first try anyways, so that's fine. I'm just gonna rock with what's something that's good. I feel like the Voyak is obviously a really good option. The Cerberus has been really good though as well. Let's try the Cerberus. The Cerberus has been really good for me when I use it, so. Let's use the Cerberus. I really want to. I'm excited. I'll probably get the Ann very soon. But yeah, let's get right into it. Let's do it. Gonna pop. I think Ether Shroud is gonna be the move. It's always use the move. Yep. Good setup. Alright. Let's do it, guys. Kowakujo first attempt. Gotta get the chat up in a second. Hope you guys are enjoying the map. I certainly have. Let's see. Chat real quick. See what you guys are saying. Alright. I have the chat on the side so I can see what you guys are saying just in case. Okay. Here we go. Let's get it.
You come here hunting the warp, Nixara? Such arrogance, such mindless gall. I will roast you alive and spit on your ashes!
My father's castle! It cannot be! When warding off evil spirits, every little bit helps.
I still think this is probably my favorite map of the game so far. That's been holding strong, thankfully. Everything about this map just hits. I've said that about most maps in this game.
Headshots are an art the recipient rarely appreciates.
Double points!
I was destined to reclaim this ground as my own.
You guys okay? That dragon nearly ate you.
Good thing they know how to surf.
I have hunted many yokai, but none like that dragon.
I don't know, this gun is really good. I know it's early round, but it's got a really good feeling to it. I feel like it kills really quick. Oh, it's also, it's a legendary, so it's an insta kill. I forgot that I popped that.
If that world nature of conquest proves true once more. Kawaii.
This was not
Why in a heck should it not be?
good. Secrets.
Some secrets fester like old wounds.
Insta kill.
Does PhD stand for punishing horrific death? No matter the number of blades, it is still one. As a boy, I made my face the wall so it could not watch me sleep. Did not know another success would be so far. Your presence is my family home.
Ooh, it's the World Sea. You've heard of it, right?
I think it looks boring. Boring with a big B.
Why is it shaped like an egg?
Bonus points. I must end it.
Dreams do come true.
Calm down yet?
Maybe, but it might get much worse.
My ancestral home. My father, Token's castle. I was sent into exile. Not to return on pain of death. My blade is come from job to puree. One shot to the brain, and suddenly everyone is a volcano. I admire your commitment, if not your competence.
Really starting.
Oh, such an eclectic vocabulary for a Nakamata.
Glorious heat. Give me more.
Go with honor,
You filthy peasant.
Oh, this is a very strange trust exercise.
Kiss my kitty butthole goodbye.
Oh, I didn't realize the cat's this. Jeez, dude.
Max armor!
No doubt this will correct many of this world's misdeeds.
Okay, this is
Leaving
fun.
evidence. Sloppy, Neko. Very sloppy.
Zombie's taking a sweet time.
While I do not understand Starfinder's methods or motives, I must have been brought here for a reason. I will divine it.
So it's tough to ask. That seems easy too.
double points.
Maybe Necro's not long for this world, I feel.
So much better.
The air is yours, demon! Yokai are very hard to digest!
Am I weird for thinking it's a little cool to have a
Unbreakable as folded steel!
to have an abomination in the map? Am I weird for that?
I shall silence your humming skull! Shogun was a great man. If only he had also been as great a father. No, this is not the time for such introspection. Are anyone else's eyeballs vibrating? Just me.
Just the Nakamata.
I had anticipated this sort of rain down after. How lucky. It seems I require more volunteers.
Insta-kill.
Elbow deep in litter. My days. You're valiant, huh? Really quite annoying.
Little kitty now. For the next step, I'm definitely gonna have to watch the clip to see like the quickest, like a quick way to shoot the lanterns. There we go.
You finally got to feed me? Brava!
Hush! Do not talk with your mouth full.
Swordsman, blood, guts, and gore await.
You fight dishonorably, Cat. Let us use that to our advantage.
Okay, let's see what the... like a certain path you want to take when you're doing this. Let's see.
You've acquired the Wonder Weapon, we can move on to the next step, which is to shoot 11 lanterns around the map within quick succession of each other. Easiest way to do this is to start with this lantern, which is right here in the spawn, and take this door to the right and run up towards Flower Garden and shoot this one as you see through the door. Back up and then run towards the middle of the map here, so you shoot this lantern.
Yeah. So I know the first three and then...
And then this one right.
Okay.
Pretty light. I want more.
First comes a spark, then the inferno.
That's 4.
And as you run into the stables, there's going to be a lantern spot right here in the middle. Once you've shot that, run through stables into training area, and right out in the lava, you should notice this one right.
That'll give you a little bit of a speed boost.
Once you've shot that one, run through into Tea Garden to shoot this one, then run into the middle of the map and shoot right here to grab.
Momentary peace.
This one, then run up through Tenshu entrance in towards here and shoot this one right here. Then turn back and run past through the middle tree, as it's going to be a second lantern location right here in Central Courtyard. And the final one is going to be down here in the kitchens. If you follow that route, you should. I'm going to do this every single time without much trouble. If you need any additional help, then there is this image of the lantern locations and the route created by Atrialic and Zonex's Discord. I'll have it linked in the description below. Once all 11 lanterns have been shot, make your way to the wall room and you should notice this ghostly body on the floor that if you interact with, will...
Even with the lights on, this place does not feel like home.
Come quickly!
Brother, what has happened here?
I do not know. He was already dead when I arrived.
Husband, this was not suicide. Is it not obvious who did this?
Takeo Masaki, you will answer for murdering our father, the Shogun. Gods!
Seeing father reduced to so much lifeless meat, the pain endures. But my memory of that night is strangely clouded.
Yeah.
directions on PC, fly over this rooftop, and then interact right here to pick up this fox mask. Now you have the fox mask, make your way over to storage rooms in the castle.
The kitsune mask. Surely a valuable clue.
And interact with this wall to place the mask on. You're going to want to watch this wall closely because 3 masks are going to be flashing at one at a time. The order of which masks flashed first, second, and third indicates the zombie type that you're going to need to kill in that order being first and second.
Okay.
So many questions remain.
Nose.
Only these masks could talk.
Nose green demon. Nose man demon? Nose green.
These masks were not meant for you, demons!
Monkey green nose man. Monkey green nose man, or yeah, monkey green nose man.
Even their ancestors felt that.
Nose demon nose green monkey. Nose demon nose green monkey. Nose demon nose. Where's the green mask? Green monkey.
The mask won't up.
Wait, find out what he has to say.
I do not think I can go through it.
Your weakness sickens me. You know there is no other way. Now cover your face.
That is my father's murderer. Cannot possibly be me.
Third, if you've shot all 3 correctly, they will go into the wall and then you interact down the zombies in the order that the masks flashed. Again, killing the zombie that matches the first mask first, and then the one that you've completed the Simon Says with 4 masks. You've got to repeat this one more time with 5 masks. Done successful pipe, and as you see, mask is going to be flying up to the next floor of the car.
Can it?
Wait, where's that?
Once that's completed, make your way into the workshop and shoot the mask on the shelf
Oh.
right here, which will reveal Takeshi's mind. The mask is going to be flying up to the next floor of the castle. When you enter the collapsed study and look right up behind this beam, you will notice the mask here, and if you shoot it,
An honorable outcome.
study and look right up above it. You should notice the mask
Where is the study? Lap study? It's over here.
pipe, and as you see, the mask is going to be flying up in the next floor of the castle. If you enter the collapsed study and look right up above this beam, you notice.
My brother and I brought a grave curse down upon our household. Takashi, I will continue to bear it, so no one else suffers as we have. This I swear.
If you enter the collapsed study and look right up above this beam,
Like stars made of gunpowder and... In hand and fire, noble spirit! Your numbers do not frighten me! It is the whoop ass. What gives it that tang?
That's too many, and you lose that hand.
it's going to be flying up to the next floor of the castle. If you enter the collapsed study and look right up above this beam, you should notice the mask here. It's going to drop a second item for us to pick up, which is Takio's case. After that, the mask will fly again one more.
I see where it is.
time out of the map towards onset baths, and it's going to be in this window. It is incredibly hard to see. If you go to the top left of the window, it will drop the big.
Seeing the case was mine. The pipe my brother's, and the comb belonged to his wife. But surely none of us murdered my father. The kitsune is a treacherous trickster.
Fire save! Double points!
Indescribably overwhelming.
Bonus point! Max ammo! Max armor! Full power! Random perk! Insta-kill!
Great trick, the pop a gobble gum that will give you a fire sale, making the box appear at the location that you need it. The box is at.
Between time and monsters, I would prefer to kill them. Even the purest of heart. This will serve a noble purpose, I hope. This had better work. If
The Shogun survives. We are both.
all as good as dead. So my father's murderer did not act alone.
Throw down one of the cat grenades and then spin the mystery box. And if done correctly, the box should give you any order. So we'll start with the gardener. To start this, you're going to need to pick up a bucket, and there are 3 locations for a bucket. One bucket location can be found on the rooftop of Onsen Baths right here. Second bucket can be found in the cat cafe in the tea garden.
Do not question hope. If it feels persuaded, it may not return.
Someone has to carry the water.
So, wait, is that the? There's no way that's. There's no way that's a reference to what I'm thinking it is.
Final bucket location can be found right here in the stables to the left of every section. If you have a bucket, you need to fill it up with water, and there are two locations on the map to do this. One of them is this puddle in the tea garden, and the second is in this massive onsen baths. Just interact while stood inside of either of these, and fill your bucket up with water. If you sprint, jump, or get hit by a zombie, you will lose some of the water in your bucket. So the aim here is to
What a
around
pretty
the map with
flower.
the bucket full of water. So we're going to need to take a
No! Unacceptable!
three weeds that are on the pathway. 4 weeds for the other type of flower garden. It sounds right here, and then another one right here. And again, if they aren't on the exact location you see, they're going to be in very, very close locations. Once all three have been watered, each garden.
There's a third one?
Again, if they aren't on the exact location you see, they're going to be in very, very close locations. Once all three have been watered, each garden right here, which is going to be near the west. One of them is this puddle here in the tea garden, and the second is in this massive pool in the onsen baths. So just interact with the boss in the cat cafe in the tea garden right here. Third bucket can be found in the big house in this corner here behind location can be found right here in the stables to the left of every section. Two locations on the map to do this. There's this puddle here in the tea garden, and the second is in the massive
It takes a savage beast to kill you.
sprint, jump, or get hit by a zombie, then to water 3 weeds that are on the pathway. One can be found right here, which is going to be near the Wisp Tea Perk. If it isn't directly there in the path in your game, it is going to be somewhere very close. Just keep looking for a plant model that looks similar, and there are 2 more weeds on the other side of Flower Garden.
I will tend to my own garden, thank you.
And once all 3 have been watered, the gardeners are also you can see the view to bullets, and the only way to hurt him is to destroy his largest flowers around the flower garden.
A reprieve from the constant barrage of disappointment. Much to be desired.
Now I'm going to go points and scream, gardener, now we are on to average serving us time, which will take down the gardener, who's going to drop 2 items, one being garden shears, and another being a note that you're going to want to pick up. Both of those items go to the meditation room and get swept on the shelf to place them on. Now I'm going to go
Piece by piece, I will reconstruct this treasure. Conquer my shame. From up here, all the destruction is beautiful.
If you melee it, it's going to drop a yellow piece of fruit. With this, you simply want to jump up and punch it over to the kitchens, and in this corner, you're going to see a piece of fruit. If you melee it, it's going to drop
You do not enjoy it when I bring the pain. My ignorance will only lead me astray. Plum pit? For what purpose?
piece of fruit. With this, you simply want to jump up and down or jump up 3 times to pick up each item. From here, and over towards the arsenal machine, there a little down. Use it, bring out another piece of fruit. Rather than jumping on it and eating it, we're actually going to leave it. Players run away from the defeat area and go to a different area. Melee this shelf is going to drop a yellow piece of fruit. With this, you simply want to jump up and down and pick up a item. From here, head over towards the arsenal machine and melee this shelf, which will also bring out another piece of fruit. Rather than jumping on it or eating it, we're actually going to leave the fruit there. With players run away.
I begin to think they want to be freed from this place.
Following round, we return to this area. A zombie that will be knocked down eating the fruit from the piece of fruit into its mouth. To lead the zombie to this area, staging area, tell it by this window. If done correctly, you merge the zombie to the ground that you're going to want to take down. You'll be able to pick up 2 items from this. Mercantile Abaco.
Turn back. I think we have to flip around.
Max armor! You think the party is about to start?
I love parties!
Steel yourselves for what is to come.
Fetch me their souls!
Where's Nixara? Okay. Okay, we should probably whittle the the round down to one more zombie so we can just run him down.
Die the war, even if you did not live as long.
By this window.
There's only one thing in store for you.
What?
Correctly, a merchant zombie will spawn out the window that you're going to want to take down, and you'll be able to pick up 2 items from this: mercantile.
This may be the final piece of the puzzle. Or they are fucking with us.
I wanted to read that, but okay.
around pretty. The trick here is that you're going to need to throw a decoy on each of the windows. Done correctly, the windows should open and
I've seen your kind of malice before. Creature, your spirit is released from this place. I hear! My ears! There is a ringing! Ratification is yours. Tossing decoy! Do we tell the monsters that none shall survive, or let it be a surprise?
these sails now only have one more defense on me to take them. So you want to go ahead and craft decoy grenades from the crafting table and make your way over to the training area, where up on top of this house three window shutters. You're going to need to throw a decoy on each of the windows. Done correctly, the window should open. You'll notice that a bunch of blue glowing grenades are going to be is that you're going to need to throw these grenades back. The correct window nobleman.
Tear them to pieces! Max ammo!
Persistence is strength. I shall persist.
the training area. A sales log note. Now I only have one more named zombie to take down. To do this, we want to go ahead and craft a decoy grenade from the crafting table and make your way over to the training area, where up on top of this house is going to be 3 window shutters, and you're going to be decoy on each of the windows.
It will take forever to prune this out.
Decoy throw! Was once a place for honored guests. Molotov going up!
Holy crap. Where are they? Let me just throw these out.
I return the thunder back to you!
Yeah, I know my lethal's out. There's a grenade right in front of me. Oh my goodness.
I command death! Halls of death! Skill does not impact my enjoyment. You wore the hat, yes, but you are far from
Notice that a bunch of blue got him, but if you do hit him, you'll see a Daffodil's hat light around as well as a number piece of paper that you're
Did I miss the paper? Guess I did.
I knew the gardener and the food merchant. That hat could have belonged to anyone in the Shogun's court.
meditation room and interact with the table to place all those parts on, which will reveal a second painting. Moving on to the next.
Did I miss the paper? I think I did.
Whoever that is, they are an accomplice and unworthy of mercy.
I guess it must have already... I don't understand.
Want to make your way into the war room and pick up this piece of paper on the shelf.
Okay, the painting did reveal itself. Okay. Okay, where's the arm?
So the next step, you want to make your way into the water room, pick up it's a bit
Okay.
Perhaps this may hold some clues as to my father's untimely demise.
flower garden on the right side of the workbench, inside of the floor, is going to be a flower pot that we're going to want to pick up. And it's extremely hard to see, but it is right there, and it should pick up the item called the monk mood flower. This flower back at the floor is going to be a flower. That we're going to want to pick up, and it's extremely hard to see, but it is right there, and it should pick up the item called the monk mood flower. This flower opens in this pot in the tension entrance to the left of the export move, and it should place that flower. Now head over to the training area and do a charged shot.
Nature or nurture?
The wonder weapon.
In this place, we can
Never
only
right
hope
here.
for the latter.
Got the empty pouch up.
Did you even cry?
Peter, once you've got that in the pot, now head over to the training area, do a charged shot of the wonder weapon on this pillar right here, and drop the empty pouch item. Once you've got that, you
This bag is too small to carry.
on the map, one of the areas has a fissure where all of the area inside will become smoky and ashy like this. What you want to do is simply just stand in this area and wait until you drop to about 150 HP if you have Juggernog. At some point you will see in the top right that you will have acquired a new quest item which is Volunteer Hat, which is now filled in the pouch. Simply go over to the
The dead cannot deny my aim is true. Tossing Semtex!
Watch your toes!
I shall not be tainted! Stars made of gunpowder and rancid. Ingesting this would require a high constitution.
Oh, what feather fresh hell is this?
Shall I call you no kanji? The dragon, coil, then strike. The mind, the spirit follows.
Fetch me their souls!
Standing under it enough time to be glowing. Pick your way back and standing under it enough times that your character becomes charged. And you pop area and wait until you drop to about 150 HP if you have Juggernog. And at some point you will see in the top right that you have acquired a new quest item, which is a volcanic ash, which is now filled in.
I'm so happy the horse.
Let's see if they can too.
More than I begged.
Mischief, mayhem, what else?
You wish to party? No mistake has been corrected. The great sky dragon favors me!
Max ammo!
Again, place a volcanic ash in the flower pot. Final settings of power involves lighting a cherry blossom tree around the map and meleeing it a few times.
Samurai are trained cowardly.
Enough times
They cultivate patience and discipline.
charged. That's when you're charged. back to the flower pot, and you're going to want to run around it in circles. Standing under it enough times so that your character becomes charged. And you'll know when you're charged because the bottom edges of your HUD will be glowing. If you go in third person, you'll be able to see that your body is entirely glowing. Make your way back to the flower pot, and you're going to want to run around it in circles until a tornado is created by your glow. And if it's created near enough to the flower pot will begin.
Sending it back grenade.
Make your way back to the flower pot, and you're going to want to run around it in circles until a tornado is created by you.
The blood sings, and she rejoices. Cherry blossom makes me calm. Something makes me uneasy.
You'll be able to pick up the option flower item. The next step, you want to head into storage rooms, and there's going to be one of the smaller items. The next step, you want to head into storage rooms, and there's going to be this 3x3 grid puzzle of interact with it to move them either in or out. The 3x3 grid puzzle the next step, you want to head into storage rooms, and there's going to be but you simply put in the scrolls that are already inside and the ones that are out. Click
If we are to grind spices, we will need a receptacle. However painful, I need to know the true matter of my father's death.
way over to the kitchen. You then want to hold interact on this pot to place the pestle in. Now notice the green gas coming out. You want to stand back and cancel these using your brain on weapons until it's the pestle in. You now notice a green gas coming out of it, which indicates that you need to put a brain or ammo on one of your weapons. You just want to stand by it and take out zombies using the pestle. You now notice that and make your way over to the kitchen. You want to hold interact on this pot.
Some things belong together. Perhaps this can be your honorable undead.
Place the pestle in, you now notice the green gas coming out of it, which indicates that you need a brain or ammo onto one of your weapons. From here, you just want to stand by it and take out zombies using your brain or weapons until the soul box is complete. When it's done, you notice a loose pestle within the box.
Great skill. There's no denying. There's no honor in such killing.
doomed by his own incompetence. Left unchecked, he will cost us everything. You must be resolute.
Of course.
Interacting with it, in-game cutscene. Once the cutscene is over, this window should now
Handle with extreme care. Whichever of these was used to poison Father, I can only hope it was swift and painless. Father's sake cup. So that is how they poisoned him. Perplexing. Never trained.
Was it on your face or on your shoulder?
Do not look down, Takeo. A samurai never looks down.
Interact on this table here to repair the Sake cup. Since repaired, go on to the following round, and the Sake cup on the table should now start glowing blue. Interact with it and another in this table here to repair the Sake cup. Once this is repaired, go on to the following round, and the Sake cup on the table should now start glowing blue. Interact with it and another in-game cutscene will play. Once the cutscene is over, you'll be able to interact with the table to pick up the Sake cup. To the war room and right scene will play. Cutscene is over, you'll be able
I admire your commitment, if not your competence. Some would say its scars make it more beautiful.
Sake cup on the table should now start glowing blue. Interact
Even born from decay, loyalty is still loyalty.
The Shogun's doomed invasion of Korea is ready to launch. Let's still drag your feet. Your hopes, your dreams, your future itself will wither away unless you act now. He must die today.
Enough! I promise I will get it done. Just leave me alone. Anju, you will pay for what you set in motion.
Sanakida's weakness was my father's doom.
cutscene is over, you'll be able to interact with the table and pick up the Sake cup. To the war room, right at the back you can find this pretty team.
See a daring shot. Initiate the merchandise.
I see now putting you together is just the first puzzle. Father pushed this around the map,
You're swarming the
just as he
gatehouse.
did with Tennessee.
Okay, come down again, where you're going to need to defend it again. Back up, and then pick up the calligraphy brush part that will spawn on the ground. Now we use this for a
I trained in such a brush. All samurais.
garden. Interact in the corner to place this back up, and then pick up the calligraphy brush part that will spawn on the ground.
If we are to be working, know this. I hate you. We are making tea. Please do not burn the matcha.
Glowing item is going to spawn on top of the hardened lava.
I can't farm, brother. I cannot farm right now.
And from it, this item is going to shoot out of the lava.
This is what mine called a friend with benefits?
For our final evidence box, we're now going to need to head to the stables, and you're going to need to wait until the lock item. Once you pick that up, head back to the meditation room, interact with the bell, for our final evidence box, we're now going to need to head to the stables, and you're going to need to wait until
What they mean by screwing a cat?
What can the location of my father's poison reveal about this bird?
you pick that up, head back to the meditation room, interact with the bookshelf, and it should reveal the full entity. For our final evidence box, we're now going to need to head
That is it. Follow me. My betrayal is not inevitable.
glowing
Oh
items
no.
on top of the hardened lava, and using an explosive volatile simply flipping and throwing at this item is going to shoot out of the lava and down to the ground.
luck of the draw. Why do I feel unlucky? Just so you know, I do not love her relationship.
Happy birthday, Candy Ass! Blow out a cake, but we do got candle
How thoughtful.
Molotov, simply cook it and throw it.
Touching without asking, or too bold.
One less burden to carry. The burden be your head. Authorization pocket. Lighting incendiary.
Item is going to shoot.
Where did we go wrong?
Interact with the clock. Pay attention to the 4 different numbers that the hands end on. In our game, the numbers that it landed on were 5, 3, 6, and 4. Shoot up 4 locations where there are going to be symbols that equate to numbers. One of them in Spawn is here, which has in our game with 2 because it's 2 lines. Another number can be found in Flower Garden next to Wisp Tea, and in our game this is what the number 3 looks like. Another symbol can be found
I will say this. You are much more charming in the morning light. The old family lantern clock. What are you trying to tell me?
2,
Something
5.
tells me that clock is hiding.
I think that's 8. Yeah, that's 8. 6.
here in Central Courtyard.
Knock again, and this time, try to be polite.
To the next round, it will be an assault wave by default, but there will be zombies that will from Courtyard and here, which has in our game the number for 2 because there's 2 lines. Another number can be found in Flower Garden next to Wisp Tea, and in our game this is what the number 3 looks like. Another symbol can be found here in Central Courtyard, and this is the symbol for 1. The last one can be found here through the stages. When we progress to the next round, it will be an assault wave by default, but there will be zombies that will be holding flags that you're going to want to take out to complete the assault wave. And once it's over, in the staging area, you're going to notice a set of flags here that weren't there before. Each flag has a numbered amount of icons that equate to a numerical number. There are 2 flags here which each have 1 symbol, and there's 1 flag over here, which is a 5, and then this flag here which is 6. What you need to do is look at the order of different numbers you've got in your clock. What you need to do is go over to every numbered location, like from 1 all the way to 4. You're going to be placing down either 1 or 2 flags that add up to each number in the order your clock shows. So the first was 5. The first location was this one here.
Fetch me their souls!
Underneath the symbol to place the flag down. If that is the correct flag, you will get a confirmation quote from your character. Next code in our clock was 3, and for us, the second location was in Spawn. So if you have a number like 3, 5, and the
There's much to learn from any of them. Except maybe you.
Bunzo, keep moving.
first location was this one. What you need to do is look at the order of the four, meaning they are both one. And there is one flag over here with a 2, one flag here which is 4, one flag here which is a 5, and then this flag here which is 6. Meaning they are both one. You're going to notice a set of flags over here. Each flag has a number. There are 2 flags here that have one symbol on it, meaning they are both one. There is one flag over here with a 2, one flag here which is 4, one flag here which is a 5, and then this flag here which is 6.
Oh. Okay, so 2 is the first one. 2 is in the origin.
Men carry these into war. Now I carry them into my home. I would not call their sacrifice ordinary. Merely official.
What you need to do is go over to every numbered location, starting from 1 all the way to 4. We're going to be placing down either 1 or 2 flags that add up to each number in the order your clock shows. For us, our first was 5, and the first location was this one here. So what we need to do is right at the bamboo shoots underneath the symbol to place the flag down. If it is the correct flag, you will get a confirmation quote from your character. The next code in our clock was 3, and for us, this second location.
The first banner is placed. I fear we are far from finished.
5.
The flag and quote from your character. Next code in our clock was 3. For us, the second was smalls. If you have a number like 3, create that with the flags. You're going to need to use a combination of. Right here. The last number in our sequence was 4, so we've got the flag for 4. We're going to place that in the location with the marker for 4, which is going to be here in the flower garden. We post these 1 flags and then the 2 flag. Next code in our sequence was 6, so we're going to pick up the 6th flag and then we're going to go and place it in the location. Post 1 flags and then the 2 quote from your character. numbers that add up with each number in your show. For us, our first was 5 at the first location. It is 1 here. So what we need to do is simply interact at the bamboo shoots underneath the symbol to place the flag down. If it's the correct flag, you will get a confirmation code from your character. The next code in our clock was 3, and for us, the second location was in spawn. So if you last number in our sequence was 4, so we pick up the flag for 4. I'm going to place that piece in the correct location and head back to the clock. Now I'll be able to pick up a piece from inside the clock, called the crescent medallion. This up and then go back to the meditation room, interact with the shelf to place the 5th and final painting on. Now we need to solve a murder mystery puzzle and place certain items from the bookshelf onto each of the paintings. First painting will always correspond with the
I know this medallion. It belonged to Mitsuhime, my sister-in-law.
Good news and bad news. Bad news is there ain't no
Seeing all of these together, it stirs up old feelings. Father, you death was an act of cowardice. Justice must be had.
Place that under painting 1. Painting 2, you need to activate every Oni trap around the map. Look for an Oni ghost where in one of the traps, Oni ghost will mention an accomplice being either the merchant, the courtier, or the gardener. Final painting on. Now we need to solve a murder mystery puzzle and place certain items from the bookshelf onto each painting. First painting will always correspond to the code to pick that up and place that under painting 1. Painting 2, you need to activate around the map. Look for a traps, an accomplice being either the merchant, courtier, or the gardener. It's best with some.
He meant to get me in trouble. Instead, he drove the demon off.
Well, may this evidence finally expose my father's murderer.
Title. Painting, you need to activate every Oni trap around the map. Look for an Oni ghost where in one of the traps, Oni ghost will mention an accomplice being either the merchant, the courtier, or the gardener. Step is best with subtitles on. If he mentions the merchant, you'll place the abacus down. If it's the courtier, you'll put down the noble's hat. And if it's the gardener, then you place down the gardener's shears.
1 second.
You need to read the doctor's note and figure out what the cause of death was. Is it 15 to 20 zombies during that trap's duration. Once the zombie kills enough while the trap is still active, you need to run and look in this window for a ghost facing the wrong way. Hold square to interact with that ghost, and it should give you a quote, and I really recommend turning subtitles on here because it will help you understand what they're saying. The quote will either say they have nothing to report, or they didn't see anything, or it will mention a character. The character is one of the accomplices that we interacted with earlier in the Easter egg. So,
Okay, so that one said nothing.
I would not call their sacrifice honorable, merely beneficial. Another joyous success.
Clean peasant.
this area here, I can find the ghost is welcome. Where if I remember to kill that trap, then after 15 to 20 kills, we will look at this area here, and find the ghost is welcome. This one's near the big tree. Activate it, get those 15 kills. Then you see the ghost spawning on the map.
say that's the sentence. It's one of the things for us to score and make sure we feel good about the stuff that we do in placement.
It cannot be! Is this how it ends?
Left bigger piles in the litter box.
Concussion grenade out! Breaking necks at breakneck speed!
I down because I was being careless. My gosh. He's not paying attention. The next round's gonna be better. I'm probably gonna take a little break, like a 30 minutes to hour break, and then try it again. I think it's late just because I was being careless, and the round was so light, like low or high, that I was like literally. It's all good though. I'm gonna come back better. Yeah, guys, appreciate you tuning in. I'll be